Every 5 years, the sands of Huntington Beach welcome home its Guardians of the Sea, men and women who've watched over these shores, saved lives, and built lifelong friendships. On this day, time slows down, and stories flow as easily as the tides. The ocean may change, but the bond of a lifeguard never fades.
We have Jim Tucker. He is 99 years old. Was a lifeguard in 1943 and 44, went to the Navy, and he is here today. We're going to give him a legacy award for attending at the reunion today. We have Jim Tucker, Huntington Beach High School, class of 1945, World War II Navy veteran, in appreciation for your service to the community and our country. Lifeguards for life. Thank you.
You know, it's really awesome to be able to get together with guys that you worked with back over 30 years ago, many of them. And some of the guys that are going to be here today have been further back than that, back in the 50s. So it's awesome to be able to tell some of the stories and relate the things that we did when we were kids. Not being a kid anymore is no fun.
You know, be at the beach every single year for almost 50 years. So anyway, this is a wonderful thing. I'm glad to get to see all the old guys and going to have some fun today.
There were films playing of earlier champions of the Huntington coastline and memory books that connected historic moments with personal triumphs just to make the team.
But I do remember trying out twice, very well. The first time I did okay, but I was one of the only girls, and I came in late behind the gentleman, but I did make it to training and went through a week of training that was impossibly hard and finished, I think, 27th out of 30. I didn't make it as a lifeguard that year, and I was extremely bummed, but I demanded that I was going to come back again. So the following year I came back, went through the same thing, all the pier jumps in 54-degree water. Turned out 7th that year, so I made it and became a lifeguard, and I tell everyone that I know that it's the best job I ever had.
The Belshie family carries a long tradition of lifeguarding.
Yes, it was expected. Just ever since I was a little kid and my father threw me in a pool, and I've always sort of known that at some point I was going to have to lifeguard. And then when that came along, I decided to lifeguard for Huntington, even though my father at the time was in Newport, because I figured that'd be a third-generation lifeguard. And then my youngest daughter was a lifeguard here too, so that makes 4 generations of Belshies that lifeguarded in Huntington.
There's always women hanging around your lifeguard tower, it seemed like. But Bud Haynes, man, he always watching you very close, and if any women got too close to the tower, he'd call the tower and tell you, Tucker, get rid of those women.
Isn't that great? Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha.
Happy
birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, thank everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
From the shoreline to the souls who stood watch, the waves may change, the faces may age, but the spirit of a Huntington Beach lifeguard never fades.
That an angel came and called my name and took me by the hand. The angel said my place was ready in heaven far above, and that I'd have to leave all that I dearly love. But when I walked through heaven's gate, I felt so at home, for God looked down and smiled at me and told me, welcome home. So tomorrow, when tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart, for every time you think of me, I'm right there in your heart.